Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Virgo for the week of July 31st, 2023. Hello, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So this is, let me see, your first and fifth and ninth house is well aspected. You can be more analytical in your way of thinking. This common sense kicking in. For some of you in the health field, because you're definitely being wanted and appreciated and valued for who you are and what you bring to the table. You love being in service to others, and others appreciate you for your service and time. Or this could be somebody, like if you've been thinking about quitting your business and stuff like that, you could be recommitting yourself to your business this week because you could be receiving fan mail, praise, emotional validation that you should continue doing it. Your focus is very sharp than usual, and you're very busy. Practical progress is made towards your goals, and you may get into power struggles at this time. You feel physically invigorated but may push yourself beyond your limits and may suffer injury at this time, so be careful what you do. You can be feeling a connection with the people that you work with. You can feel like they're more like family to you. Adamentos is not well aspected in the sign of Gemini with your first house. Careful with making impulsive decisions or life-changing decisions. It's a great time to get a second or a third opinion. You can be feeling restless and bored. For some of you, you could be thinking about quitting your job or taking on more responsibilities or more jobs to keep yourself busy. You can be feeling bored. Oh, this with your 10th house, my bad. You can be feeling bored when it comes to love relationships. Love relationships and other relationships in your life can suffer because of a lack of communication going on. Someone may try to put you in a publicly awkward situation or social situation that is somewhat embarrassing. It's best to keep a low profile for now. Others may be trying to use your reputation as a shield against their misconduct. With this energy, difficulties in social or romantic communications are possible. Hypersensitivity and lack of mental discipline could be the issue in circumstances you attract now. You could take offense at someone's ideas or communications as it disagrees with your values and concept of appropriate or nice behavior. Watch for a tendency to get wound up and nervous. Learn to slow down and listen. Don't be too concerned with expressing yourself. You may need to speak publicly regarding some issues that makes you nervous. Others seem to pay close attention to you and scrutinize you. Misunderstandings can arise. Disagreements on intellectual levels are quite possible at this time. This can also be this can help stimulate you into discovering a new perspective. You're likely to be very busy processing and thinking just with this energy. On the 2nd, the full moon in Aquarius, with this energy, which I'll talk about on the monthly horoscopes, which I'll have done by Tuesday or on Tuesday, and also daily horoscopes. You can be more quiet into yourself in your feelings with this energy. Relationships can suffer because you could be more critical of your partner and certain things that bother you now because of the retrograde energy. Also because of Leo in retrograde. For some of you, you could find yourself redoing, rewriting, and retaking. Mercury is going retrograde at this time, so you can be experiencing a Mercury retrograde energy at this time. Pay attention to what is happening now, because that's going to be the whole theme song coming up to the Mercury retrograde, and then you're going to be really dealing with this situation at work. So pay attention to the delays and challenges in your life, because this is going to be the lesson or the challenge when Mercury goes retrograde. Okay, so pay attention to the theme song that's starting this week. What is it that you have to redo, rewrite, repeat at this time? Okay, Jupiter is also now not well aspected as well. You could be very stubborn when it comes to change at this time. You may not be very open to changes. You could be fighting certain changes in your life. Basically, whenever we have a T-square or a fixed sign, it means you're saying no to something. You're not very adamant about saying no. For others of you, the moon in Aquarius at this time, you're avoiding the elephant in the room because the moon in Aquarius. And the moon in Aquarius doesn't like confrontation, okay? These people who have moon in Aquarius, they don't like confrontation. And what they do, they avoid the situation or the person as best as possible, and that's keeping themselves busy. Then Thursday, you really do need to feel appreciated at this time by other people, because you may not, or this is Wednesday, feeling appreciated, especially with all things that you do for others. And you could feel like other people are just using you for money or only want something from you when they're in trouble. And then you never hear from them again. You may not be so quick to give with this energy, and you may be reluctant to give, if not fighting with other people about your giving energy at this time. Your friends can be scarce. You can be more quiet and to yourself at this time. Advice you get from others may be faulty. With this energy, you need to be careful with the promises of other people to bring events, what to bring to events or parties, because you may not be able to afford it. So you may need to save your money at this time with this energy, or this week, if people ask you to bring something to a party, be like, you can't at this time. You can be ambitious for power and authority, and it may be granted to you. It can be signifying being a victim of abuse of power as well. Then on Friday, my bad, that was Thursday. Then on Friday, this is a time of increased responsibility. You are having to work harder more than usual. Your interest in the mystical and spiritual subjects increases, although your approach to these subjects may be unorthodox. Be careful when dealing with legal issues. You could be getting into fights with other people in your life, and the things that you say at this time in regards to your feelings and how you feel, how this could be like other people and they need like something really freaking wrong with you, and you're not communicating right now, and you're really not being open and honest about your feelings at this time, and you're not being transparent and open and honest. So a lot of people are challenging you and fighting with you at this time because you're keeping a lot to yourself at this time, or whatever is bothering you, you're just keeping more to yourself. You're disconnecting. You're not emotionally being vulnerable and stuff like that. And so relationships could be driven crazy. Other people in your life, like family members, may feel like you have changed as a person because whatever new situation is coming up, or however you're feeling now, it seems like you have changed, or that you have been talking to other people at this time, because the way you are talking sounds like somebody else's thought process rather than your own thought process, and that may be the case too. You may have trouble maintaining a consistent path or direction for your goals. Many possibilities present themselves to you. You may have bouts of nervousness or anxiety. If your pace becomes too hectic, you are more prone to accidents, and you should be careful when handling heavy machinery. Cuts, bruises, and broken bones are common negative manifestations with this energy. On another level, you and your life course becomes harder to predict, as you are prone to be a maverick now. The focus on living relationships at this time with this energy here. This is not the easiest time for love relationships, especially live-in relationships. Love relationships can suffer, especially marriages, and they can come to an end at this time, and it's going to be by your hand. For some of you, you can be getting into arguments with your partner at this time and really fighting with them, because again, there's a lack of transparency, there's a lack of communication, there's an emotional disconnect happening. Patience when dealing with other people in your life at this time with this energy. You need to practice patience. And you need to practice compromise and be about the bigger picture when it comes to marriage with this energy, which is easier said right now than done, because we have Volcanus opposing Pluto in retrograde, and then when Pluto goes direct and goes back into the sign of Aquarius, these same things are going to happen. Why? Because we're doing this before the Mercury retrograde on August 23rd, okay? Because we have to do the 2-week period thing, and this is kind of like the setup, again, the theme song to what is going on. The first card I come up with is the Two of Wands. You're very original in your way of thinking. You're very creative with this energy here as well. For some of you, this is a time where you could be moving forward with certain things that you want with this energy here. Again, you're very original. You're finding your place in the world. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. But the Nine of Wands, this and the nines represent life-changing events here, but you may be too scared to put certain things at an ending. You could be really like punishing other people, or upset or resentful of certain situations and kind of taking it out on everybody else because you're afraid to move on from certain situations. Whatever's making you unhappy right now, I feel like you're taking it out on other people by giving them the silent treatment at this time. You're scared to leave certain cycles. Certain cycles are coming to an end, whether you are trying to stop it or like be very resistant to it because your need of control, your fear of rejection or abandonment here. You're getting what you want at this time for some of you by being persistent. The Five of Cups, this is dealing with you're in your head. Shoulda, woulda, coulda issues here could be coming up. So you're really like kicking yourself in the ass for certain things that you didn't do at this time. This could be like having a crush on somebody here and then never pursuing that, or this could be like going back to your marriage and you wanted to be with this other person that you were having an emotional affair with. Oh my God. Okay, let's go. All right, I'm driving. I don't know where we're going. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so this is a situation. So I feel like some of you may be having an emotional affair with somebody, right, that you've been having a crush on for the longest of times. And I feel like what's going on here at this time is that you're in a marriage where you're like not fulfilled or you're not happy with. And I feel like at this time period that it is coming to an end. But at the same time, you are depressed because you're not pursuing this emotional affair that you're having with this person, okay? And you're kind of brooding over this person at this time. This shoulda, woulda, coulda. And you kind of wish that you didn't choose your husband or your wife and that you could go back to this relationship. So you could be feeling regret about that, alrighty? And then kind of taking it out on everybody else around you. The page, okay, so yeah, for some of you here, this could be looking for a better paying job or something with better hours at this time with this energy. You could also be asking to get your hours switched, especially if you may work like the night shift. You could be asking to work like day shift or something like that, or something else. So you could feel like you have more time, more hours in the day, so it could be like something like that. Or this could be you just trying to get better sleep at this time with this energy, like me. The Four of Coins, I feel for some of you here, you can be stuck in your ways of thinking at this time. You could be trying to stay in your comfort zone, but knowing that you may have some major life decisions that eventually that you'll have to make with this energy. For some of you, I feel like whatever decision that you're going to be making, you're going to be making it, you're going to really think about your choices in your decisions, and you're going to make some emotional, like adult situation, responsibility, mature decisions, okay? For others of you, you're trying to turn a situation around in your life at this time and try to make things better with this energy, alrighty? The High Priestess card, trust your intuition. I feel like for some of you here, you could feel a psychic connection towards somebody around you with this energy. I feel like for some of you, you could find your life purpose through an unexpected teacher as well. So beautiful energy time for that. The Four of Swords, you can be more quiet into yourself with this energy. You could be delving more into your spirituality, and then the teacher appears. You're definitely trying to have like a greater level of self-control this week, and you're really trying to control your situation. You're very much concerned about your security. You really don't like change, but I see changes coming up for you. The Three of Coins talks of growth, either financial or spiritual growth happening. The Emperor card, for some of you, the focus on the men in your life with this energy. You could be dealing with somebody that's a Capricorn or an Aquarius with this energy, and I feel like this person's very stubborn and stuck in their ways and doing things and wanting to dominate and control your situation with this energy. For others of you, this could be dealing with father or uncle at this time with this energy. For others of you, you have a great level of self-control this week. Father or uncle or the man in your life may deprive you of certain things. Father may stop paying for certain things. For some of you, you could be thinking about father at this time with this energy. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risks, being more open-minded to new things and new experiences at this time as well. The Ten of Swords, starting over in certain areas of your life this week with this energy as well. For some of you, this is the Wheel of Fortune card, so this could also be a turn of events coming up for you. This could be healing a relationship here, all right? The Six of Swords, for some of you here, I see, let me see. Yeah, there's a little bit of like what's looking like to be a little bit of confrontation going on. I feel like for some of you, this could also be doing online studying at this time. I do see traveling coming up for some of you here with this energy, okay? The Empress card. So for some of you here, there's a soulmate connection happening, and you may have to step out of your comfort zone, or you can be expecting an unexpected message, or you could be confronting a situation that you have been regretting, the shoulda, woulda, crush, and you could be giving this person an unexpected message, and this person could be reciprocating that feelings for you, okay? Or for others of you, this is receiving an unexpected message from somebody that's been crushing on you, and you may accept it too. I see you happy on a financial level and an emotional level as well. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick with this energy, dealing with certain uncertainties in your life with this energy as well, being more quiet into yourself. I feel like you can be basically a cynic at this time with this energy, like you got to touch it, see it in order to believe it with this energy. I feel like you could be trying to find happiness through a difficult situation or find inspiration through a difficult situation, like you just keep trucking through, okay? I do see you grieving a relationship or grieving a situation at this time, like you're really going through it emotionally here. I've been there and done that, so I know exactly. It's hard. I know exactly what you're going through. The Five of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, this is arguing this week. This could also be fighting with your partner with this energy here and not getting along with your partner. For some of you, this could be going back to school. On the job training could be happening for some of you as well. The Seven of Cups, lots of thoughts of future with on the job training here. Okay, so this could be a positive time with career, but relationships could suffer. Interchanges are happening to you during this time period. I feel like you're standing out more from the rest with this energy as well. The Moon card, I feel like you could be really trusting your intuition. You could have a psychic connection with somebody. For some of you, this could be truth being revealed. And like I said, there could be an unexpected message here, and somebody could be revealing their truth about their feelings for you with this energy, okay? So trust your intuition. For some of you, this could be exploring your creative individualism. You could be playing with your hobbies at this time or delving into new hobbies with this energy. For some of you, this is turning a creative venture into a business opportunity. I feel like this is going to be a very competitive time for you with work with this energy, especially if you're trying to meet certain status quotas at this time as well. For some of you, this is like you and your partner being like an old couple bickering. I do feel like you could be burnt out on certain things, especially when it comes to work. The Hierophant card, this is dealing with a group or organization with this energy. I feel like this could be dealing with separation here, or certain people could be quitting their jobs or getting fired at this time with this energy. The Strength card, your hard work and perseverance is going to pay off. This is you standing out more and being seen by the right people at work with this energy. The Seven of Swords, I feel like you're leaving a group or organization or family or getting a divorce. And I feel like, right after that is going to come a lot of blessings that is going to be okay. Okay, so this is a transformative time period. So whatever you're leaving at this time, you're going to receive blessings, because you should have done this a long time ago is what the cards are saying. The Queen of Wands, I feel for some of you here, you could be very diplomatic and fair and just with this energy here. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you this week with this energy. Alrighty, there's definitely a lot of confrontation happening for you. I don't feel like you're thinking logically about certain situations because you're not over certain situations, so you need to watch your emotional self this week. I see depression at this time. I feel like this could be like an emotionally confusing time for you as well. You want to leave a situation, but your emotional attachments, especially if you have you have South Node in Libra at this time, and then whatever Libra placements, like you have Pluto, Uranus, Saturn, they could be keeping you here. Okay, and this is an emotionally confusing time because you have to work on leaving your emotional attachments, okay? And that could be very difficult for you because you're leaving your security, and Libras don't like to leave their security, okay? So this is ending a cycle, but it's difficult ending. The Queen of Swords, I feel like this is a great time for investment opportunities, great time for making money with this energy as well. And the Tower card, definitely dealing with changes coming up this week with this energy. For some of you, this is your new normal. For others of you, this could be a move happening. And then for others of you, there could be delays in traveling during this time period as well. Okay. But I do feel like this could be an emotionally confusing time for you with this energy. You're definitely fantasizing about an ending, but it's up to you what you want to do. I love you, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.